you're shunned by society.
Ugh.
Okay, so I don't do piss me off videos anymore because I'm a pretty
She does. You brought them back.
I'll bring it back this one time because I'm a pretty happy person now and I don't get very angry very much at all anymore. But the other day, I was at a place at 1:30 p.m. and they served breakfast until 3. And I was like, I'm getting pancakes. And my boyfriend was like, no, you can't. It's lunchtime. And
How demanding.
I lost it. Listen, why is it that there is these certain foods that can only be eaten before noon? There's no answer.
There isn't. I'm gonna come up with an answer for you.
Go for it. There isn't one. And if you're like, oh, because it has to do with nutrition, false.
There's no excuse. I've actually tried to think of it pretty fast.
Listen, breakfast food, doing this because it's just food. I don't know why it's labeled breakfast. There isn't really lunch food or dinner food.
There is lunch food and dinner food though, because you can get like a pizza for lunch or a little snack or a mac and cheese. And
Wait,
then for dinner.
can you not get pizza for dinner?
No, you can't.
Can you not get mac and cheese?
Stop it! I'm talking about stereotypical, whatever it is.
Well, pizza is a stereotypical dinner.
And then for dinner, a main dinner entree would be like a steak, a salmon, a chicken breast, like something
You want a child?
I'm Rachel. I'm 9 years old and I am mad.
I was letting you speak. Listen. So why is that only for dinner?
It's not.
They say breakfast.
Sweating.
I'm angry. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, right? That's what everyone says.
It's not true because I go without it.
I don't eat breakfast. I never eat breakfast. And that's why I'm so mad that I can't have breakfast outside of breakfast
We
time.
don't get though, like pancakes for dinner. That's a thing. Chicken and waffles.
Yeah, I never had chicken and waffles. I'm uncultured. Then we're getting off track. Listen. The stereotypical breakfast food is the least nutritional food there is. Think about cereal. It's chopped with sugar, has no vitamins or minerals in it at all.
What is the main breakfast foods to you?
Cereal, waffle, pancakes, eggs, bacon, sausage.
You cannot eat 3 of those.
I'm aware. But when I did.
And also too, the other ones sometimes have milk in them. They sometimes have.
Listen,
why do you care?
Vegan versions, okay? I was at a vegan restaurant when I wanted my pancakes.
Makes sense now. Makes more sense.
Okay, but I'm mad about it for the rest of the world because you can't just walk into any place and order eggs. Because after like noon, they're like, sorry, we don't do that anymore. Who's calling you? I'm in the middle of a rant, JoJo.
Have you ever been to Marie Callender's?
Yes.
Breakfast place.
Okay.
They don't serve breakfast afternoon.
Why?
Stop.
Why? Why is it that afternoon these foods are taboo to eat?
Society, and it's the world.
Listen.
We're putting a listen counter right here for every single time Rachel says listen.
Because you're not listening. Listen.
I've listened this whole time. I've actually shut up more than I usually do.
The world isn't listening.
Oh.
So all the foods I've named that are breakfast foods are really bad for you. We can all agree on that.
Not really. You could
Eggs
eat
can be
whites.
good. Eggs can be good.
Oatmeal.
Okay.
No,
Gross.
no one eats oatmeal.
No one wants oatmeal.
A
But those
granola.
are all bad for you. So why are we eating these foods that are bad for you at the most important meal of the day, says science?
Because if you eat a lot of sugar in the morning, then your day gets started right. If you're like me, you just eat
No, because then you
carbs.
crash in the middle of the day.
But no.
Yes, that's science. So why can't we eat it at noon and then crash at dinner, or eat it at dinner and then crash for bedtime?
Okay, Rachel. So you wake up in the morning, I want you to cook a full steak meal. Then for dinner, I want you to have breakfast. And then for lunch, I want you to have whatever you want. Does that make you happy?
Yeah, I can do what I want. I'm an adult. But when I go into restaurants, I can't do whatever I want. I think that's what pisses me off is because they're making it that I can't have certain things past certain hours.
Why do you care so much about this?
Because it doesn't make sense. I'm a logical person. I like logic. There's no logic behind breakfast food.
You're mad because people are judging you for eating breakfast throughout the day.
I'm mad that society has deemed these certain foods only edible before noon.
When you say society, who is that?
It's society. What do you mean? Society is society. It's a group of
people?
human beings. Yes, people.
So how do you know
Society is a
people
group of
decided that?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Did you take a survey?
Yeah, every restaurant you go to says that's breakfast food. We don't serve breakfast past a
not
certain time.
every restaurant.
Okay, Denny's and IHOP are their own entity.
McDonald's.
It took them till like last year to serve breakfast.
True statement.
And they only serve certain things. They don't have a full breakfast
They
menu.
don't, and that is very annoying.
They like chop it in half. Why are they chopping it in half?
Got nothing.
Because it doesn't make sense.
It does though in a way, but it doesn't. I think what it is for
Tell me the
restaurants-
sense.
I'm gonna
Tell me
you.
the sense.
What it is for restaurants, if you look at it from a financial standpoint, breakfast foods are cheap
Yes.
and they can't upcharge them. So like you can get a steak dinner and you can get the steak for $10 and then you can charge somebody $60 for it. Breakfast, you can get the egg for $2, if that. and then you can charge people only, what, $5? Like you can't upcharge them that much.
So you're saying you can upsell dinner items more than you can breakfast
An
items?
egg. You can upsell a steak more than an egg.
Well, then why do they sell breakfast at all?
Because
why?
Alright, I don't know this. Who decided the order? Why don't we have dinner, lunch,
That's what I'm saying.
dinner, breakfast,
Who
lunch?
decided this? Okay, well they're just names. We can't get mad at names. Because that's just who named them. You should start your day with something healthy. And they've decided the world kind of started putting like parfaits and yogurt because that's kind of good for you for breakfast. And then they deemed those breakfast foods.
No!
Yes!
No!
That is exactly what has happened.
No, to be honest, I wasn't even listening. I just said no.
It has been your dream to make a pissed off video, and you're not even listening to
I
me!
wasn't listening because you were talking about parfaits. As soon as I heard the word healthy, I was like, alright, well, I'm out of this conversation.
Imagine if someone offered you chicken nuggets at like, or chicken tenders at like 10 a.m. Would you eat them?
Yes.
Right.
Because that could be also considered lunch.
No! It's at breakfast time! Therefore, it's breakfast. It doesn't matter what the food is.
Okay, so why are you saying this? What time is breakfast at?
Like, soonish after you wake up.
Ha! So
I forgot. You wake up, you stay up till like 4 a.m. and then wake up at like noon.
So here's the thing. Listen to this.
So it's whatever meal you have first is breakfast.
No.
Yes, it is. Whatever meal you have first is breakfast. I changed my definition. I haven't thought this out.
Listen. You just said that breakfast is from about when-ish till you wake up. And then before that you said lunch is around noon. Then before that you said dinner's around nighttime.
Society is ruining my brain.
You said that is all you.
Okay, listen. So, okay, society has decided breakfast is before noon.
Who is society?
The group of humans that we live around.
I didn't decide that. Clearly I'm not society.
You're not. This society right now hasn't decided it. It was the ancestors of society.
Okay, so back in the day,
Someone, somewhere,
back in like BC.
sure, has deemed before noon breakfast.
So you think back in the day?
Noon to lunch, and then 4 to 7 dinner.
So you think back in the day Moses was like, hey,
Yeah.
we're gonna eat this egg at 9 a.m. sharp because they had clocks.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like, the sun is at this point time for breakfast. No, don't you dare bring a burger into this situation. It is eggs only. And then the sun hit a certain spot. They're like, get those eggs freaking away from me, man.
You think?
It is lunchtime.
You think that's how it
That's
went down?
exactly how it went down.
So do you think in the future it'll be changed? Do you think this video is gonna make an impact and change it?
If I had that much impact on society, I don't think.
Who is society? Who are you saying is this people? Is it the president? Is Trump like, we are going to eat breakfast at 9 a.m. Is that what's happening? Is he society?
No, society is not one person. It's as a group. But, okay. Now you're having too much fun with your Trump impression. I'm just saying, the world in general has agreed upon.
I did not agree.
You're out of this world, JoJo.
Thank you. Did you agree?
No, the majority of the world.
Who?
The restaurant owners.
Who said they get to choose?
They're giving you the menu. They do get to choose. They are the decider of food.
You know what? You can cook your own food.
I can't cook.
Me.
So there's a lot of people who do eat breakfast outside of breakfast time.
Yes.
And they always say, I'm having breakfast for dinner.
Yes.
That's stupid.
Why?
Just because you're eating waffles at dinner time doesn't mean you're having breakfast for dinner.
Yes, it is.
You're eating waffles for dinner.
That's breakfast.
Why? Why is it breakfast?
Because it's breakfast because you're breaking fast. It's a fast break.
That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Wait, you have something there. Breakfast is quick to cook. You accidentally stumbled on this.
No,
Don't act like a genius.
I read it online, like break fast, breakfast, you're doing it fast, you're breaking fast.
Eggs Benedict. Eggs Benedict is not fast to cook, and it is a breakfast food. Salmon takes 12 minutes to cook.
Who wakes up in the morning and is like, I want to make eggs Benedict today?
Colleen before pregnant.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
She hates breakfast food, and that's the only breakfast food that she'll eat.
Why? Isn't that like the weird egg that's like half cooked and then like you chop it on like some like egg McMuffin thing?
Yeah, it's delicious. Expand your palate out of chicken nuggets.
I don't like chicken nuggets.
Chicken tenders.
I don't like chicken tenders.
That is a lie.
The only things that I don't like is sushi and tacos.
You
But
like tacos. Hard shell or soft shell?
I can suffer through either. They both are bad.
What's wrong with them?
Very much like your sister, actually. I don't like the meat. I like the saltiness, but I just don't like the meat. Like I'll do like a cheese with a little teeny tiny bit of meat in a
Is it
shell.
the beef or the chicken?
The beef and the chicken.
Oh, you don't like any of them?
Hate it.
What about a grilled shrimp taco? I'm interested.
I like the ingredients separate. I would like the shrimp separate, but I wouldn't like them together.
Interesting.
And I don't like sushi, and I don't don't like cheeseburgers. And
You like hamburgers?
No.
Just learning a lot about you.
The cheeseburger hamburger thing is when I was little, I thought if you ate one singular cheeseburger or hamburger, you would blow up like a pumpkin.
I feel like this video has gone into a weird
No, but I thought I was just
Shane
getting
Dawson
huge.
area. Why did you think you'd turn into a pumpkin?
I just, not like an actual pumpkin, I just thought like I would be like,
Why?
don't know. And so then my taste buds just were like, we don't like them anymore.
I have so many questions. Like, this is definitely more interesting than the breakfast food
Love that.
conversation.
Then I hate salmon.
Oh, really?
Hate it. I was obsessed with it. I was obsessed with salmon. I feel like now we're not even like.
Now we're just talking about food.
Hey,
I'm kind of hungry.
But I was like, I used to love salmon, right? So then we did a Nickelodeon taste test, and they put the salmon upside down. They didn't mean to, but for me on accident, they put it upside down. So
you saw the skin?
Yeah.
These sound like more mental things than actual tasting things. You have some mental blocks to your taste buds.
The salmon's the only mental thing.
No, the beef, because you think you're gonna blow up like a pumpkin.
No, now I don't. That was when I was little. Now I don't like them.
But you're still, that thing is still there, so you
No.
trained your taste buds not to like it.
No, I just don't like it.
Yeah, because you trained them.
No. Are you a psychologist now?
I have a bachelor's degree in psychology.
You do?
Yeah.
You have a degree. Wait, I don't know this about you.
Yeah, I went to college.
For psychology?
Yeah.
Oh my god, be a psychologist.
I just tried and then you told me no. What do you want?
I want to be psychologized.
I feel like maybe this video's done. I think we've yelled enough about breakfast. You've tried to counter me, but I've won every time.
No, I'm gonna win.
I know you agree with me
Yes.
about breakfast food.
Yeah, it should be a thing all day. People just have their own opinions about it.
Why? Who formed those opinions?
The people you keep calling them, society.
Do you not know what society is?
No, I do. It's the other people, but I just don't like that we're just calling them society because
It's the majority of people had this thought and made everyone else conform to it.
who's the majority of people?
I don't know, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
So-
I'm asking, why is it breakfast food? I'm aware of society's vision on it. I'm saying, why is it breakfast food?
You're saying why is an egg? Like that's breakfast.
Yeah, why is cereal breakfast? Why is it shunned outside of breakfast time?
I don't have an answer for you.
Yeah, because it doesn't make sense. It's not logical. So this video, there is no end to it, but just go out and think about that. Think about the fact that a group of people back in the day decided that breakfast,
Back in the day.
it's not today, this wasn't decided yesterday. There were certain foods and you can only eat them before noon. If you eat them after noon, you're eating breakfast food.
Yes, that is a true statement.
Why?
Okay,
Just think about
wait,
why. And
wait.
you know what, just freaking just get rid of it. Yes.
If you were to eat pizza at 9 a.m.,
Oh my god, I did all the time in high school. Cold
Right.
pizza for breakfast.
what are you eating for breakfast? You said for breakfast!
Because it was at breakfast time! Because it was at breakfast time!
You're admitting it!
No, I'm not! I'm saying there are times of the day to eat foods.
No, so are you eating lunch food at breakfast time there?
No, I'm not eating lunch for breakfast. I'm eating pizza at breakfast.
Okay, so you're eating
I'm
a
not
lunch food.
eating dinner for breakfast. I'm eating pizza for breakfast. Why can't I be eating waffles for dinner instead of eating breakfast for dinner? See, it's the words. It's the words.
We eat pancakes for dinner, cereal for dinner.
Yeah, but would you say I'm eating breakfast?
Okay, so I'm gonna go. Now, it's about 2:57, okay? I'm gonna order some IHOP.
It's a dinner time.
I'm gonna order some IHOP. I'm gonna get some pancakes and I'm gonna get some eggs. What am I eating?
You're eating pancakes and eggs.
Breakfast in the afternoon.
No, you're eating pancakes and eggs. But yeah, that's just gonna be it, because there's no conclusion.
There is a conclusion.
There's no conclusion. What is, I'm asking why.
Society has a conclusion.
Why? I'm asking why. I'm just asking why. And you keep reiterating what I'm trying to question.
Comment what you think.
This is the question. This is the question. Is it stupid that there are certain foods that can only be eaten before noon? And if you eat them after noon, it's weird and you have to say you're eating breakfast for blank.
Yes.
It's weird, right?
It's weird.
It's really weird. Why do we do it? Let's stop doing it right here, right now. Out of all the issues and problems in the world, this is what we need to focus on. I'm done. Subscribe to see videos every Tuesday and Thursday on this channel. Like this video if you liked it. Let me know your opinions on the matter. If it's different than mine, I'm gonna be angry. Go over to JoJo's channel. There it is. We don't know if we're doing a video over there yet.
Go check
It's
it
a
out.
surprise. So keep going to her channel every single day. And there might be a video, there might not. It's gonna be a surprise. We're a mess. Shout out. This is pre-filmed, so this is the shout out for the day.
Yes, I got the shout out again. Woohoo!
Let's actually put someone. Remember guys, above all else, stay awesome possums.